not God?
Because it's everything, dude. It's one fucking thing.
Okay, you say it's a level of consciousness. Then call it that. Don't call it fucking God. It's
because
not fucking
the
God.
definition of God means everything. If the definition of God means everything, that means God is within fucking everything and everything is God. You could just say everything, it doesn't matter. The word is a fucking word that you come up with in your fucking mind. It's just a fucking term.
Come up with a different word.
Because it's a term. Science, that's all fucking science does. Scientists come up with a random fucking word to describe what something is, and in reality they don't know what it is. It can do something different tomorrow that they cannot explain, and they'll sit there going, we don't know how the fuck it did that, because we didn't know how it did what it did in the first place. We came up with the term to label it for the time being until we find out more about it.
Right, but what you can do, is narrow it down through process of elimination and prove what it is not. And what they have proven that it is not is fucking God. They have proven it is not God.
They have not fucking proven that.
Energy can be stored in any amount of matter. Anytime someone says God came to them, no, it was energy stored in the fucking walls, anything. Energy can be stored purely in fucking anything. Your body contains more energy.
Where did the energy fucking come from?
That's the only reason that God is still even a fucking question in people's minds, because no one can answer that question. And I'm telling you, we will fucking answer it.
Oh, shut the fuck up, dude. Seriously. Like, you have a fucking grudge with God because you fucking are thinking...
I don't have a grudge with God. How can I have a grudge with something that doesn't fucking exist?
Because you're fucking comparing it to fucking religions and shit. Religions that are fucking shit and have nothing to do with the fucking concept. If fucking God, if there was fucking infinite amounts of fucking dimensions, dude, and everything was the butterfly shit, the effect we were talking about before, and there was a trillion fucking dimensions, and there was a fucking infinite amount of time for everything possible to ever fucking happen, there's nothing fucking special about you, and you happen to be living in one random dimension.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything? I never claimed that I'm fucking special.
Because you happen to be living in one dimension right now. So you're sitting here and you're comparing everything in the fucking universe that could ever fucking happen to one person's concept who's an insignificant person on the planet, much less the fucking galaxy and the fucking universe that we live in this dimension. And you're gonna fucking sit there and say that you, an insignificant piece of shit, could ever possibly fucking even fathom a concept like God, somebody who's created an entire universe in fucking infinite dimensions? People fucking looking through a telescope to find fucking God. You are a piece of shit. You were fucking created by something you could never imagine. You could never imagine the entire planet, much less an entire universe. And you're gonna say, I looked for God through a fucking telescope and didn't find it. No. So that means it doesn't exist. Motherfucker, there's a fucking huge fucking universe around you. You can look in a fucking telescope and see fucking suns that are so fucking huge, they fucking dwarf our fucking entire galaxy. And you're gonna sit there and say, I'm fucking special because I have a fucking telescope?
No,
shut your fucking mouth!
Being fucking special. What makes you think you're fucking special?
I never said I was fucking special, but you know what? I'm fucking smart enough and fucking open-minded enough to realize that fucking I'm a fucking human and insignificant on this planet, much less a universe and a vast fucking galaxy, a vast universe with dimensions. And I'm not gonna sit there and say I can prove God doesn't exist because I have a fucking telescope, dude. Seriously, a fucking microscope or a fucking telescope. That's the stupidest, most fucking arrogant, fucking limited, small-minded thing I've ever fucking heard. We did an experiment to say that God doesn't exist through a fucking microscope.
Well, maybe you're right, but who has done an experiment to prove God does exist? Nobody.
Fucking, it's not that hard, dude. It's so much easier to prove that God exists than to fucking say that God doesn't exist.
Of course it's easier because that's what people want to believe.
No, they don't want to believe that. Dude, I was without fucking God my fucking entire fucking life. I know what it is.